Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Rise of Industry. We have the Zeppelin going, but we're noticing the Zeppelins are not cheap. The Zeppelins are incredibly expensive. The other thing that I'm concerned about is we have a pollution issue on our hands. So let's build some of these air purifiers and see if these can fight back the encroaching pollution. And yeah, we'll just kind of see if these work. These require water, though. Ooh, wait a second. They require water. They are in range of the warehouse. So if we can get a water gatherer over here. The heck? We're gonna have to look and see. We're gonna have to look and see how much water they actually need. Is that enough? Was that 6 per month? We're gonna have to see how much water they actually use. Apparently, there's a slope here that it is not liking. Dang, it is not liking that slope right there. And I think this is where we bust out the terraforming here. I don't want to deal with this right now. Got way more important things to do. So if we're looking here, existing loans, we're not worried about that. Autosave coming down on us there. How much water do these use? Cleaning time 10. I think that's like what, per day or something? You know what? I'm done with this this lack of smooth terrain. That might get us one more over here potentially. Oh, wow, is it gonna get us two? Dang. Now it's just a matter of getting this hooked up. Yikes. No, we'll take it. We'll take it. That gets us 4. That's going to be plenty of water per month. One of the issues, though, is this is putting out pollution, so it might pollute this water. I don't know if that's... This might stop working a bit. That's fine. We'll see if these start fighting back the pollution or not. This is the first place we've really had an issue with that. But we seem to be sending off glass. Yep, glass bottles are getting accumulated here. Which I can only imagine that means that we already have 4 here. That's 200,000. 200,000. Oh, wait a second. Upkeep cost. Well, the upkeep cost for the building is just a solid 10,000. Okay. Then the dispatch cost is what we're really concerned about. Which is like 100,000 per month. That's just like insane. That's insane. That's the downside of the Zeppelin, apparently. It's very expensive. Very expensive. Whereas boat's probably the cheapest. Boat is probably the cheapest, I would imagine. So let's set up the steel industry. Oh, whoops. It's not quite how I wanted that to go, but that's okay. So now this should be at least getting sent to here, I would hope. Maybe. Or maybe that's not in range. That might literally barely be out of range. By just a couple tiles. Can I manually set you to just go to the warehouse? There you go. Yeah, you're working. You're getting to the warehouse. That's fine. Manual control for the win. From there, we're going to want steel. This is literally just going to be making steel. Oh, what we don't have that we do need is we need coal getting delivered out to here. We need the excess coal from here getting pushed to here, probably just via, just truck is going to be fine. Right, so let's get a truck depot as well. And this could be pure chaos. We don't know. So let's make sure we're requesting coal. And we probably need to request like, I don't know, 20 of it. Just to have it on hand here. We are delivering those wall panels, which is good. It's not quite getting done yet. What have we filled up on here that you're freaking out about? Berries? That's to be expected. Aren't you supposed to be sending berries somewhere? Ooh, what happened? Yeah, just send them like 10 berries. I know they're far away, but just get moving with it. Get moving with it. So once we get the coal down here, this is going to start working. That'll be good. This is going to end up producing 312, right? This is going to be 12 steel per... Oh, wow. Each of these creates 2 cans. So it'd be very easy for us to actually just then upgrade and just immediately do cans. So each one of these can... can act as a 1-to-1 ratio with the can smelter. Prepare for the pollution. But what we haven't set up yet is the actual selling this stuff. That's per 35 days. That's per 35 days. So that's going to be 8 cans a month. How many cans are you guys actually buying up here? 8 cans a month. Perfect. So let's get the boat here. That's not going to be within range. That's not going to be within range. So let's put the boat terminal down first. Where are you going to let me place you? Come on, help me out here, game. Dang, you're kind of picky. You're being kind of picky here. See, that's... I feel like it should be a little bit smarter than that potentially. Let's just do a little touch of terraforming, just to give us an area to build this thing. See, now it doesn't mind that. And we're going to end up needing to do a warehouse that encompasses that, but I want it to be, closer rather than farther. Probably going to be on just a completely separate network that has nothing to do with this road. That's going to include like something that comes up sort of into this way. Well, actually, we could probably make that a little bit better. Yep, something like that. This is probably going to tie in Yeah, I didn't even want it to tie in like that, but I guess that's what it's got to do. There we go. Okay. So now from this warehouse, we're going to sell cans. Which, is that a tier 3 or is that a tier 2? It doesn't look like it's a tier 3. Basically, you're going to send at most 4, you're going to request cans, and you're going to do this via boat. Just via boat. And we're going to be requesting basically unlimited for now, because I don't think there's anywhere else that can buy cans. So let's get the boats going. Let's get these boats going. And it'll be interesting to see how expensive a boat is. We should actually watch the Zeppelin. We should watch how much each individual Zeppelin costs and how much it... Are we not doing any research? Whoops, we're not. Grab all the things. Mutton's actually on the menu. Some of this stuff is on the menu. Dough is actually a possibility. I think... No, not waffles. We just saw that in a different list. We haven't done any of that stuff. I could see us going down this way for sure. Heavy, thick cardboard I think is going to be a thing eventually, maybe. For us. Because we're already kind of set up to do that. There's actually a bunch of stuff here. I'm over here. Here, let's get rid of some of the stuff that I know we're not gonna do at the moment. If we don't have mutton set up. Fish, I think that's it. We don't have the dough. That's gonna be a huge amount of complication. I don't even think we're doing barrels, but let's actually just get all of this stuff first. Dang, there's some stuff here. Oh, and even just chemical scrubbers maybe might be better. Water treatment plants might be required. So there's a lot of stuff here that we actually should be working on. So that'll get going. Because like last month we should have made a ton of money. Yeah, that's because we weren't researching at all. We didn't have any research costs. Now we're going to be paying $1 million on that. So we'll still be making money though. So okay, that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to watch for this Zeppelin movement. Yep, we got traffic. We got traffic. I'm seeing cars coming this way, but I'm not seeing cars going up. So we might need to make this a one-way, which will actually split the cars that are going this way. Like, how many of these cars right here? How many of these cars? It'd be cool if you could do like a 4-lane road. Which I guess in a way you can. 15,000 per Zeppelin. Okay. Okay. So why are we not getting coal out to here? We have 64 coal stockpiled. I know why. We don't have a truck depot here. We don't have an actual truck depot out here yet. That's going to be an additional amount of traffic. So what we should be seeing, though... I'm not seeing anybody using this. Let's just make this one way. You guys need to go that way, I'll let you guys go that way, but I don't think you'll need to. So now what we should be doing is we should be seeing coal getting moved out to here. Wait, are you actually going and grabbing it? No. We have iron. Request for coal. It says, you know, that we're going to be using trucks. And we can't really tell how this whole thing is working until we get this situated. Coal's on the move. That's right, we can go up to here and we can actually look and see. Yep, Amount in transit, 30 in transit. Cool. Those Zeppelins are actually costing us a lot of money. Here they come. Here comes the coal. It has to go to there, and then it goes to there. That's actually kind of cringy. Now this stuff is working. This stuff's going to go to here, and then have to go to here. See, this is where if we made... I think if we made another warehouse... Let's pause the game really quick. Let's do another warehouse. And let's say that the point of this warehouse... You guys should be going to warehouse 14. All of you. Right? I actually don't mind having to do this micromanagement. I think it's kind of sad. It's already set up to 14. Whoops, just messed that up. This actually doesn't bother me. It kind of, like, I know that it's not particularly exciting in terms of, you know, viewing someone going through and just meticulously doing this stuff, but I kind of like it. So that's going 16 from a player perspective. Like, there we go. This one needs to go to 16. And I think this is just going to alleviate some of that back and forth traffic going on. We're still going to get this annoying bit. It actually still might just straight up be easier just to go out of here and go from here to the boat and so on and so forth. But, well, I don't think it's going to be that busy around this. I don't think it's going to be that busy. So these should be all set up now. It'd be kind of cool if you clicked on a building and it showed you, like, it highlighted the warehouse that it was, like, its destination. Like, there's, like, a color, like, it was blue. Like, places that it was delivering to were blue or something like that. And you could just kind of, like, click on it and be like, oh, cool. That it's going there. It's going to blue, you know? So that one's done. You don't have to open up the other tabs and stuff. So once this is done, that's going to be producing 2. That's not going to be enough for this to work, but... amount of new loans. We don't need loans. Don't need loans. We didn't have enough wood. We didn't have enough of this stuff getting made. There we go. We're fixing that. We're fixing that. How's the traffic looking? I like the fact that there's not many people on this road, so these people are free to just leave. I don't like the fact that there's an intersection right there. I think what we could do with that is actually we could pull this back more, and if we're going to have a road like this... Let's just bump it down a bit so that's not so people aren't getting jammed up here as much. They're still getting jammed up here, which is not good. It seems to be flowing to me, though. You know what I mean? It seems to be flowing. We haven't actually been paying attention if we're making money or losing money or what these days. The dispatch costs are just insane. We're making money, though. We are actually making money. The Zeppelin thing might need to actually get replaced with train. How's this working out? Oh, I just realized a mistake. I don't think we have this sent to... Oh, we do have it set to sell cans, right? Yeah, we do. So down here, we're making the cans. Let's see. Cans are being made. Should push it to this warehouse. These warehouses, they take up a good amount of space, but they don't have any upkeep, from what I can tell. Hey, our first boat is off. There's 3 in that one, 2 in that one. 7,000 for a boat? 7,000 for a boat? I mean, it's like half the cost of a Zeppelin, but the trains are cheaper than the... I feel like the boat should carry more. I feel like if you're setting stuff via boat, especially with the limitations of it being like along the river, I feel like the boat should be the cheaper of the choices. The cheapest of them all. Because it has like Zeppelins have the least amount of limitations, right? Because they just go anywhere. So that's why they cost more. They're convenient to, as a player, they're convenient to build and use. Trains are kind of annoying to build, I guess. I guess there's limitations when building them. But at the same time, you can essentially build them to go anywhere if you wanted to. And once they're up, they're up. So, but the river, you're fundamentally like, we can't, you know, really like, well, I guess we, you know, the way the maps are designed, you can kind of river your way anywhere. But I mean, like St. Michael's can't be accessed via boat or something, for example. You know, Biltmore probably wouldn't be accessed via boat because what are we going to do? Send them around this way or something? It just wouldn't make any sense, I don't think. So, is the price determined by the distance or is that fixed? I would think for those particular buildings, because their job is to deliver a higher range, that it would be a fixed cost, but I don't know. Maybe it is just based on the distance. Maybe that's what's going on. That one's 15,000 going there, and we could wait and see. In 9,000, it is based on the distance. Only 9,000 to go up to here. Okay. But like, for example, if we watch this and we look at how much a truck is here. I mean, the trucks carry, I mean, the throughput, it seems like the total throughput of the truck depots is the same as the boats or the Zeppelins. So I don't know what the... I mean, trucks require roads, and roads get busy. But it almost seems like maybe truck depots are the best. Yeah, I mean, 2,000? Seriously, 2,000 to ship to here, from here to here. Maybe double that to go to here if we wanted to, right? Double that to go to here. Zeppelin costs 3 times that much. How does the boat compare? Actually, the boat's actually a farther distance. The boat is a farther distance, so it is significantly cheaper than the Zeppelin, at least. The boat and the train are similar distances, and the train's cheaper. We are officially making cans. What we could do is we could just make more steel, sell the steel. We're making bottles. What's the actual situation with are the bottles actually accumulating? Not really. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. A little bit of accumulation here. We could start pushing one more bottle. And actually, they'll buy one more bottle, which is big. What is this? Beach month. So that's 2 more bottles per month that we can sell. Now we definitely can't sell 3. Now they're doing 3 per month. So now we're back up to, now we're up to 8. So this is really good. Price is at 6. That's good. That's good. This is all looking great. So now we're gonna push more bottles out. What does beach month do? Oh, everybody's just going to the beach. I thought maybe this was gonna say that, like, you know, I don't know, certain goods are more valuable, but it's red, so that makes sense. All buildings production is minus 25%. Wow, that's a little bit sneaky. Yeah, I get it. Storage units are full. We don't really care. I believe there's a way to, yeah, disable the alerts on that building. See, it's kind of weird because it's like, I want to disable that particular alert. I understand that iron is going to overflow here. I get that. And speaking of which, we're making 15 iron per month, right? Let's think about this. We're making 15 iron per month. We're using 12. So we could actually just make some more of these. What else can we do? I'm noticing we have a wee bit of a uh-oh. A wee bit of a pollution issue down here. We are about to encroach We are about to be encroaching on the farms. So let's see if this, it looks like the pollution is actually growing, which is awesome. That's actually awesome. Like as time goes on, it seems to actually be, like it's not just sitting in one spot. It seems to be growing. Yeah, we had you manually set up. Oh no. Okay, we need to get that research. Like now. Now let's go back to that. I don't think we're going to be able to afford 2.5 million per month for research, but you know, what the heck. Let's see how this actually can affect. Okay, we're almost got the research for this. There we go. Okay, research done. Let's go select these and let's tell them to go to the pollution centers here that are nearby. And I don't know, 2. Or I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Efficiency, we could probably even go up to just a lot more efficiency here. Maybe even bump those numbers up a bit. How much is getting held here? 6. Plenty. Because I'm thinking maybe if we push more, right? If we push, like, I don't know how much water this uses per month. So, oh wow, holy cow. It's gone. The pollution is completely gone. We can actually increase the efficiency of these things? Dang. Ground. It uses 1 water every 10 days if the water is available. Okay. By increasing the radius, it doesn't use more water. It decreases, cleans more blight. That's the only difference, apparently. It doesn't tell us how that affects its upkeep or anything like that, but presumably it just increases upkeep by 50%. Dang, look at that. That's clean. That's some clean air over there. Holy cow, look at this. Now this water is getting absolutely polluted. That is looking absolutely lovely. Beaver Dam, incredibly happy over here. Dang. I did not expect that. In fact, what we could even do is we could disable this one and see what just one can do. Or one in this area at least, and then one here. It's full of dyes, huh? What we could do is we could reduce the efficiency on a couple of these, maybe. This is already turned off. Dang. It's already turned off. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. This has been Rise of Industries. What is this complaining about? Has everything it needs. Just complaining for the sake of complaining, huh? Will it tell us? Oh, it's full. Holy cow. Wait, where are you going? Interesting. You're going to the button plants. Okay, well, let's also go to the warehouse down here. There's a warehouse 2 that we need to do. But here, seriously, make sure these are like filled. You hear me? Make sure these are filled. Okay, so we got that situated. That's been full for a while, I bet. We're creating an excess of things. How much are we making? We are up to 30 million. That's with the fact that we just started doing a lot of researching as well. So how much let's check this. Let's see how much we make at the end of June here. We're making a profit at the midway point. So the midway point, we're selling enough to cover all of our upkeep costs. And then basically this one is just for dispatch. 1.5 million per month. That is with 1 million in R&D expenses. Heck, we could actually realistically up this to 2.5 million and be making a small profit, which is crazy if you think about that. We've researched, we haven't gone into like a lot of the high-end stuff, to be honest. So we still have more stuff we could explore. We could also try to, you know, cater to these, that 440,000, that's quite a lot. You might actually be close to upgrading. I don't know if they got to get to 500,000. What we could try to do is we could actually spend a lot of our money and try to actually make these towns happier by actually giving them even some of the lower quality stuff that they might be demanding. Like here, we're trying to sell them, you know, some level of, we're doing some coal. You know, maybe we could be trying to push them some sand. Maybe we don't have excess sand. I don't know. We'd have to check on that. We could sell them some of this lower stuff, not for our own economy, but to actually boost the economy of the region as a whole and maybe be able to benefit from leveling up these towns more and kind of progressing into, you know, some of the higher tier stuff. Also I think it'd be fun to actually set up in Salzburg where we could actually be selling in basically a competitor's region, right? So we can build warehouses over here and truck depots and all the things in between. And we could actually try to be selling to Salzburg and take advantage of the fact that they've upgraded this 2 different times. So there's some stuff here, and I doubt any of this is getting met right now. I don't know what the AI is doing, to be honest. Heck, I don't think they've interfered with anything we're doing yet. That's, whoa, holy cow. Dang. That's a lot of, it's a lot of glass and steelworks. What are you doing over here, dude? Are you trying to sell to our cities or what? It doesn't look like you have warehouses in our regions. I'm kind of curious what they're building. Actually, I think we could check in here. We're gaining money. They're all losing money. Produce, advanced distribution, sugar, sand. I mean, come on, AI. Hey, good job. You're doing toy furniture. Good job. We're selling like, you know, we got cans. We're selling all kinds of stuff here. We're selling buttons, cans. Actually, buttons are at 10 per month. Have we accounted for that? Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to race ahead to July 29th. I don't think anybody's making bags of chips yet. Not yet, at least. Let's go to July 29th and pause the game here. Look around for a second. Kind of review what we built. Wow, we have 13 copper tubing out of 17. We have 18 copper wire out of 17. That's quite good. We are not... That's right, we're not trying to sell just the steel plates. But we are selling buttons. However, the buttons aren't getting pushed in. Wonder why that is. We might have to check on the button thing. We are doing the cans, though, successfully. And then if we come over to here... Actually, that's just that. We also have the construction thing. And then if we come here, we also have... We got some smaller stuff in there mixed in as well. But with the construction, we are doing bottles. We're actually matching the demand perfectly for bottles. 5 here, 3 here. Paints. We have 6 stored they're only buying 4 per 15 days, so we're overdoing that a little bit. We're actually doing even the furniture bases pretty well too. Now look at this. Look at the amount of money this is. I mean, this is huge, right? So we're doing sort of a lot of, paint, bottles, furniture bases, cans, and buttons, and then copper things. So that's really, really cool. We could actually send some of that excess copper, actually. Oh, this is copper, not iron. Sorry, I was thinking iron. We do have a lot of extra iron at the moment, but we can use that hopefully to do other things in the future. But thank you so much, guys. I don't know. This might be a good ending point because I think by my calculations, we're at episode 10. So this might be a good ending point for the Let's Play. We might end up doing actually like more of like a tutorial, like a very beginner primitive, like, this is how you get started. Like, now that I feel like I've already learned a bunch from this playthrough and the other playthroughs that I've done too, I'm really enjoying the game. I'm just kind of wondering if people, this is a good look at it, right? This is good. We could keep going with it. It'd be kind of samey. I don't think it wouldn't be fun. I just think, and I might continue to play it myself. I just don't know if the YouTube channel really cares to see any more on this game or not. But I think that was a good little 10 episode Let's Play. Very, very low effort, I admit, very low effort, but I've had a lot of fun with it. And hopefully this is enough to at least understand the core flow of the game, right? We looked at all the different transportation types. We've done a ton of research. We're doing all kinds of different production lines. And you can imagine how, again, what we were talking about earlier in sort of the summation, you can imagine how this would get, this does progress as the towns level up. I mean, eventually you could do radios and all this stuff. I don't think we're selling a single tier 3 asset. Chips are not even tier 3. No, do we even have a tier 3 unlocked? Well, technically, the canned fish, these are like low, I would consider these to be like low level tier 3s, right? These aren't like prototype designs, like the cars and the microcomputers and stuff like that. So thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Sorry this last episode was a bit long. I will see you guys in the next videos.